Good afternoon, students, and welcome to our ICT 9 Quarter 4 Week 2 discussion. This is Aljay Buian, your ICT 9 subject teacher. So for this week, we will be talking about replacing different components. Okay, so for our objectives for this lesson, so you are expected to identify the different components to be replaced and replace the different components. Computer parts replacement. When replacing computer parts and peripherals, you need to consider the following factors. So first is compatibility of the component or part. Then consider the component specification and components form factor. So these are the three things that, or three factors that we need to look onto when we are going to replace computer parts on our computer. So let's talk about it one by one. Okay, so compatibility of the component. So when replacing computer parts, you should check if it is compatible with your unit. So double check on your computer manual if the component you are replacing is compatible or not with the unit, because this may lead to system crash. So if you are going to replace computer parts on your computer, you need to check if these parts are compatible with your computer or your unit. So we need to double check on our computer manual if our component that we are trying to replace is compatible, so we avoid this computer or computer system crash. Next is the component specification. So this focuses on the specification of the component. So you need to check if the voltage rating, current rating, memory size, and frequency matches your computer unit. So when we are going to replace parts of our computer, we need to check these things like the voltage rating, and then the current rating, which is talking about the electricity that will run onto your computer, and then memory size of your like your memory, and then also the hard drive, and then the frequency, which will match your computer unit. Then form factor. So the components manufacturer should be considered. So check if the unit you are trying to repair or upgrade is generic or branded units. So branded units have their own set of components compatible only to their units, while generic types can be used only for generic type of units. So when we have computers on our own, we need to identify if it's branded or generic units, because if it is branded units, we need to have components that we are going to replace on our computer which are also branded units. And if it is generic type, so we need to also replace generic type of computer parts on our computer. So these are the things that we need to consider when we are going to replace our computer parts. Okay, and now let us identify which part of the computer or computer system that are commonly replaced. So these are the list of components commonly replaced in a computer system. So note that please refer to the video for proper replacement of the components or parts of the computer. So you can view any videos on the internet for this the process in replacing computer system parts. So first component is memory. So this is usually commonly replaced computer part. So this is technically any form of electronic storage. It is used most often to identify fast temporary forms of storage, and it is commonly called RAM or random access memory. Then next we have video card, so also referred to as graphics accelerator. So it is an item of personal computer and hardware whose function is to generate and output images to a display. Then another, we have network interface card, which is also known as LAN card. So a PC interface to network cabling. So it is a piece of computer hardware designed to allow computers to communicate over a computer network. Then we also have hard disk drive. So it is a fixed computer storage medium. Then motherboard, which is also known as the main board. Then it contains circuits that perform various functions. Then we also have processor, which is also known as CPU or the central processing unit. And then the CMOS battery, which refers to a small memory on PC motherboards that is used to store BIOS settings. And then CD or DVD drive, which is a DVD. A DVD is an optical disc storage media format invented and developed by Philips, Sony, Toshiba, and Panasonic in 1995. Then we have sound card, which is an internal computer expansion card that facilitates the input and output of audio signals. And those are the commonly replaced computer parts of our computer. So if you have not replace it properly, then you might have problems on your computer. So you need to follow the directions or follow the instructions of the experts on how we replace our computer. So that ends our topic for this week. Thank you for listening, and may God bless you on your activity for this lesson. So you may also access this video again on GAITF LCMS platform at www.lcms.gaitf.com. So thank you again, and this is Aljibuyan, your ICT 9 subject teacher. So thank you again, and may God bless you. Bye bye.